For millions of people around the world, the day does not truly begin without a cup of coffee. Caffeine is the most widely consumed psychoactive substance on the planet. It keeps us alert, focused, and energized during long workdays. But clinical research shows that most of us are drinking coffee in a way that actually reduces its benefits. Today, we're going to look at the neuroscience of caffeine to see how you can optimize your daily intake. To understand caffeine, we have to look at a chemical in our brains called adenosine. Adenosine is a neurotransmitter that accumulates in your brain every hour you are awake. As adenosine levels rise, it binds to specific receptors, signaling your body that it is time to sleep. This buildup of adenosine is what scientists call sleep pressure. The molecular structure of caffeine is remarkably similar to adenosine. When you consume caffeine, it enters your brain and binds to these adenosine receptors. By occupying the receptors, caffeine blocks adenosine from binding, temporarily masking your fatigue. While caffeine blocks sleep pressure, it also triggers the release of dopamine and norepinephrine. This neurotransmitter release increases heart rate, sharpens focus, and enhances your mood. But caffeine does not actually create energy, it just borrows it from later in the day. Because adenosine continues to build up in the background while the receptors are blocked. Once the caffeine is metabolized by your liver, a flood of accumulated adenosine rushes to the receptors. This sudden rush is what causes the dreaded afternoon caffeine crash. To prevent this crash, neuroscientists suggest delaying your first cup of coffee. When you wake up, your cortisol levels naturally spike to help you wake up. At the same time, your body is still clearing out the remaining adenosine from the night before. Drinking coffee immediately upon waking blunts your natural cortisol response. It also leaves the uncleared adenosine trapped, setting you up for a crash later. Instead, scientists recommend waiting 90 to 120 minutes after waking. Delaying your coffee allows cortisol to do its job and lets adenosine clear out naturally. This simple adjustment results in sustained energy throughout the day without a major crash. The half-life of caffeine is also an important factor in sleep quality. For the average adult, caffeine has a half-life of about 5 to 6 hours. This means that if you drink a cup of coffee at 2 in the afternoon, half of it is still in your system at 8. Even if you can fall asleep with caffeine in your system, it severely disrupts your sleep architecture. It reduces the amount of deep sleep and rapid eye movement sleep you get. Deep sleep is essential for physical recovery, cellular repair, and immune function. Poor sleep quality leads to waking up tired, which increases your desire for more caffeine the next morning. This creates a vicious cycle of caffeine dependence and sleep deprivation. To protect your sleep, researchers suggest a strict caffeine cutoff time. Try to avoid all caffeine intake at least 10 hours before your planned bedtime. Individual caffeine metabolism is governed by a gene known as CYP1A2. This gene determines how quickly your liver enzymes break down caffeine molecules. Fast metabolizers can process caffeine quickly and may sleep fine even after an afternoon coffee. Slow metabolizers process caffeine slowly, making them highly sensitive to its jittery side effects. Knowing your sensitivity can help you tailor your daily intake. Caffeine also has powerful benefits for physical performance. It increases fat oxidation, meaning it helps your body burn fat for fuel during exercise. It also reduces perceived exertion, making hard workouts feel significantly easier. To maximize performance, consume caffeine 45 minutes before training. Keep your daily intake below 400 milligrams to avoid tolerance and adrenal fatigue. Listen to your body's natural signals rather than relying solely on chemical stimulants. Use caffeine strategically as a tool to enhance focus, not as a replacement for sleep. Diversify your morning routine with hydration and light exposure before reaching for coffee. Optimize your timing to unlock the true benefits of